With 8 years worth of games, the Nintendo 3DS has a vast library. With all the games available on the system, there are infinite hours worth of games that could keep any gamer occupied for the rest of their life. What's up, Mush Army? I'm Lucas of Chamushgoo, and now that the games releasing for the system is thinning out rapidly, let's take a look at my top 8 games for Nintendo 3DS. Before I start this video, please remember these are my own personal picks, and if yours are different, let me know what yours are in the comment section down below. I'm also only selecting one game per series for this list. And finally, if you're a 3DS fan, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with my uploads. With that out of the way, let's get started. Number 8. Starting off this list is Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, a remake of a game that released on the DS. In this game, the Mushroom Kingdom citizens are getting sick and swelling up from it, and Bowser eats a magical mushroom that makes him inhale parts of the kingdom, including Mario and Luigi. From there, our mustache heroes must find a way to cure the Mushroom Kingdom and stop the evil character from taking over the kingdom and Bowser's castle. Unlike the other games in the series, in this game there are 3 playable characters: Mario, Luigi, and of course Bowser. During your journey through the Mushroom Kingdom, not only do you get to explore the Mushroom Kingdom, but also inside Bowser. With quirky humor and a lengthy journey, it's a shame that this game's remake on the 3DS was the worst selling game in the whole Mario & Luigi series. In the low sales defense, the remake wasn't really needed since the 3DS was able to play DS games, but the graphic upgrade makes the game more crisp and clear. Whether you're playing the DS version or the upgraded 3DS version, this game is a must-play for any Nintendo fan. Number 7. Starting out as a game for the Wii U, NES Remix made its way to the 3DS in Ultimate NES Remix. Both versions of the game is a compilation of first-party Nintendo games that were originally released on the NES. Each of the games have their own individual levels that is a small part of the game remixed with a twist. Some of the levels may have a goal of completing the area with taking no damage, playing it as a different character that does or does not have to do with the game, having a specific task or goal for you to complete, just playing through with some kind of filter, and more. I chose Ultimate NES Remix for this list because it's a fun game to play whether you're picking it up to play in short bursts or if you're a completionist trying to get the high score on the leaderboards, or the perfect 3 stars for all the levels of the game. If this is a game that's up your alley and you own a Wii U, I would suggest getting the game on the Wii U because there's more content, as there are 2 NES Remix packs. These games are digital only, but if you're able to get a hold of the physical game, it is a pack of both of the games. If playing on the go is more your style, or you are one of the many who never got a Wii U, the 3DS version would suffice. This is one of those games that would be perfect for a sequel featuring other remix of games on other Nintendo systems. Doesn't Ultimate SNES or N64 pack sound great? With the 3DS version having such a good pickup and playability, having Ultimate NES would be a perfect game for the Switch as well. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if anything comes of this. Number 6. As of late, Mario Party games haven't been getting too good reviews, and I'm sure this entry will be an unpopular opinion, but I really do enjoy Mario Party Star Rush. First things first, the main board isn't the classic Mario Party concept, as all the players move at the same time, and a special dice similar to Super Mario Party is used. However, for me, the fun is in the coin-a-thon. In this mode, you play against others, either the CPU or your friends, in a race around a board to collect coins. You choose 3 minigames to play out of the list, and you just play them in order over and over. The main gimmick is that these are coin minigames, and every time you get a coin you move 1 place on the main board. The first person to finish the goal number of laps wins. The other modes that Star Rush offers aren't too exciting, however the more you play you earn experience points to level up. As you level up, new modes, difficulty, and characters are unlocked. This game might not sound too exciting and just another stab in the heart of Mario Party fans, but for a portable system game it's perfect to pick up and play in small bursts. Compared to the other Mario Party games that are on the 3DS, Mario Party Star Rush is definitely the best of the 3. Number 5. Mario 3D Land was the first new 3D Mario game to release on a handheld system, not counting Mario 64 DS, as that was a remake of the classic Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. For its time, 3D Land was a great looking game that showed off what the 3DS could do as well as the system's 3D effect. As a perfect blend between new and old Mario games, the game is perfect for any Mario fan or a platformer fan. 3D Land plays like any other Mario game, with the same story we've seen countless times, and anyone playing this game is in for a treat. There is also a New Game Plus-like mode for after you beat the game, which is practically a new game with changes to the levels and increased difficulty. Number 4. Monster Hunter Stories is a unique take on both RPGs and Monster Hunter games. As someone who hasn't played a Monster Hunter game before, I was interested in playing the demo in the eShop, and I ended up having a blast. Monster Hunter Stories is kinda similar to Pokemon with the same battle mechanics. You want to use an attack that would be the opponent's weakness, but overall this game has its own twist. In battles, you and your monster pal have 3 moves: Power, Tech, and Speed, and the attacks play out like rock, paper, scissors, with one being weak to the other and stronger to the other. For a game that's on the 3DS, Monster Hunter Stories has a vast land for you to explore, and exploring is awarded with side quests that award money, XP, and other things to help you on your adventure. With a 50-hour plus campaign, this game will keep you busy for a lot of hours. If you're a fan of RPGs, this is a must-play 3DS game for you. Number 3. Coming in at my number 3 spot is the first Legend of Zelda game that I've played, and that is A Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. This game revisits Hyrule a few hundred years after the events of the SNES game A Link to the Past. A new generation of Link must stop Yuga, this game's bad guy. Yuga has captured the 7 stages and turned them into paintings, and Link must rescue them and save the world by stopping Yuga. Link has a new ability in the game, which is transforming into paintings, which allows him to walk on walls, slip between cracks that are the portals between Hyrule and Lorule, which are both worlds in the game, avoid enemies, and help with the puzzles the dungeons will offer. Whether you're a veteran of Zelda games or this will be your first adventure, A Link Between Worlds is a great game for gamers of all ages and gaming experiences. Number 2. Kirby got a fair amount of love on the 3DS. The 2 main games, Kirby Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot, are both great platformers on the system, but for the sake of this list, I'm going to go with Planet Robobot. Both games are platformers with the normal Kirby stories, and in Planet Robobot, Kirby is given a mech suit as the game's gimmick. This feature is used often but doesn't feel overused, and overall, the game has a feeling of Triple Deluxe with a fresh coat of paint. If you're a completionist, one of the biggest improvements over Triple Deluxe is the collectibles in the form of stickers that can be used to decorate Kirby's mech suit. In Triple Deluxe, it was very easy to get duplicates a lot of the times, but in Planet Robobot, most of the individual stickers are awarded once, so duplicates aren't a big frustration, at least in my playthrough. Overall, Kirby games aren't usually a challenge, but that is made up with a charming and fun series. Number 1. The 3DS is the ultimate Pokemon machine. As of the time of this video, every generation of Pokemon is represented in some sort and are playable in one way or the other. Generation 1 and 2 are on the Virtual Console, Generation 3 has remakes on the 3DS, Generation 4 and Generation 5 are backwards compatible, so the system plays it, and Generation 6 and 7 are on the 3DS. For this list, I'm only going to count games that came out on the 3DS, and for my pick, I'm going to go with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. All the Pokemon games are fun, but for me, I feel like these 2 are the most polished ones on the 3DS. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, originally released for the Game Boy Advance. These remakes bring the Hoenn region to modern Pokemon as it is today. Things that are new in these games compared to the original are an updated story. The story is the same as it was, but there are additions to it and add the audience to Mega Evolutions. The Area Nav, which allows you to see the Pokemon on your route to help your quest to complete them all. Secret Bases, which originally debuted in the game's original version, have more of a connection aspect with your friends. A special costume Pikachu who could be used in Pokemon contests and can wear different costumes. Pokemon and Me and Super Training, and the move Soar, which is my favorite. It allows you to fly in the sky and get a bird's eye view of the Hoenn region, allowing you not only to land anywhere you've already been to, but allowing you to explore Hoenn. These games may be a remake of an existing game, but with how much content and how much there is to do in the games, these feel much more than a simple remake. The post-game is even exciting with the Delta episodes, telling the story of Rayquaza and letting you battle it to try to add it to your team. It might be on the short side, but it was a nice addition to add Emerald into these games. For all these reasons, I'm awarding Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire my number 1 3DS game. With so many games on the 3DS, there is bound to be a game for every gamer in all the different genres that there are fans of. This concludes my list of my top 8 games for the 3DS. Let me know what your picks are down in the comment section below. If you're a fan of the 3DS, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my future videos. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next video.